a staff of the Electoral Commission who was shot in a suspected robbery attack in Walewale is currently being treated by a traditional herbalist. This is after he was moved from the Walewale Government Hospital, where his relatives claimed there was no doctor to treat him. 14 bullet pellets have since been removed from his left thigh, where the robbers shot as they attempted to steal his motorbike while on his way home last Friday night. Speaking to Joy News, the victim, who is calling for total reform at the Walewale Government Hospital, said his relatives were forced to take him to see the herbalist after he spent close to 12 hours at the facility without a doctor attending to him. The hospital authorities, however, deny this allegation. Correspondent Ilyasu Tanko has more, but just to warn you that some of the images could be disturbing.
The EC staff was shot by two gunmen on motorbike at about 10 p.m. on Friday night at Kukwazu in Walewale, where he was returning home after an errand. The officer, who has been identified as Akopia Wisdom and currently receiving treatment, narrated to Joy News how the attack unfolded, leading to him being shot and injured.
It was around 10:20 thereabout when I dropped my brother. So after I got to the Astrotech, so I saw people also, there were two in a motorbike. So when I got closer to that road, they also did as if they were to enter into the road I am taking from. So I thought it's like wrongful overtaking. And so my motorbike came closer to their own. Then I stopped. They also stopped. And when they stopped, they were not speaking. All of a sudden, as soon as they stopped, the one who was riding held my neck and started giving me, so he was just hitting my head. He hit more than 3 times. So from there, I had to do some kind of self-defense, and I held him at his neck. And from there, immediately, the other one who was at the back got down and removed the gun. So as soon as I started running, I heard him spoke a language. I think that was a Fulani dialect. He spoke that is to suit. I was not fortunate. It got my thigh, and even I was having a phone. It had to bend the phone, and part of the bullets entered my leg.
The gunman fled the scene after the officer started to scream for help. He was rushed to the Walewale Government Hospital, but after allegedly spending several hours at the facility without seeing a doctor, his relatives were said to have grown impatient and asked for his removal for a local treatment. Wisdom confirmed the allegation by his relatives.
We were there actually for a very long time. The following day, we stood there for more than hours. I never seen anyone to come and say, okay, this is a doctor. You know, normally, when you go to hospital, the following morning, doctor will go around to check the patients. But I didn't notice anyone like that who would have come to say, okay, this is your situation, this is how we are handling it. Until my relatives made requests to say, why is it that daybreak up to this time, nobody is showing any sign of help? Then from there, it was like there was some kind of disagreement between my people and those nurses around. So after that, we realized that there was no sign of